That's
Although you said
you anyway. If I
told you, wait,
geriatric, I mean.
I'm about to say generic.
I
I'm
did
about to
say
say
generic. I said
what?
it wrong. Geriatric.
So originally we were supposed to have more than just 2 guests, but hey, I'm fine with it. The show goes on.
The show go on, and don't no monkey stop no show.
Whoop whoop. Nah, seriously. So I'm gonna pull this up to the front so that way everybody can see. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm trying. Do you want to try to push that? So then that way it'll cover like all of us. Wait, I think I gotta put it at the beginning of the table. You think?
I mean, you still have the video regardless.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
All right. So, with this being said, basically, I came up with a couple of questions. I did ask each person to come up with their own questions that they wanted to ask the opposite sex. Yeah, we ain't got no panel, so we straight. So, even if you guys got a question that you guys want to answer, and I'm also going to if you guys wanted to call in and ask a question and that y'all want either a male or female point of view of it, they're both here for that as well.
Maybe they could call in live.
Yeah, they could. But I gotta go up there to that.
Oh well, if y'all want to, if y'all have anything to say, you want to call, you can call in my phone actually live.
Definitely.
You can call in my phone. I'm gonna keep this live. You can actually call in, listen. You can call in live.
All right. So
Hey,
one of the first questions I had got male questions and I got female questions.
Okay.
The first question that I do want to address is, what is your thought on what do you look forward to in a relationship as a woman?
I'm the only other female.
You looking for them? They ain't here yet. They come. Y'all left Chanel hanging, by the way.
Left me hanging. Gosh. I said I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet most of the time.
No, nope, now she can't. They force you into not being quiet. Good luck. Go ahead,
okay, contract not resigned. Okay, so what I look for in a relationship. Now that I'm older, I look for more than love. I think when I was younger, love was everything. Love just made everything flow, and but now it's like kind of like, what love got to do with it? Like, I'm definitely looking for stability. I'm looking for definitely trust. I think even when I was younger, I have to trust you. But I think the main thing is stability, and for me to be able to depend on you, are you dependable as a man, as a partner? Are you my helper? You know what I'm saying? I know a woman is to help a man, but are you my helper too? Are you going to build me up as much as I build you up? I don't think a man and a woman is equal in certain respects, but I feel like a partner should be equal, like, you know what I'm saying, equally as far as you give and you take.
Oh, you said exactly the words I wanted to hear. Thank you. Now. And what's your take on this question, Juju?
I kind of agree with her. Like, male and female is not equal in certain categories. Like, obviously, like terms of like physical strength.
Definitely, that's what I meant.
But it's just like, females, they definitely have a purpose of existing, and it's not just to have kids.
Exactly.
Yes.
Definitely to control, not to control men in like a sense of like, their financial.
We needed this. We're going to sit sideways with this. So go ahead, sir. This is your table.
Yeah, not to like, control men in like in a terms of like financial perspective, but we need women to kind of like say that it's okay of the stuff that we've been through, because Black men in America have PTSD from growing up.
Definitely.
Obviously, like me, I'm 28. I've been almost killed a couple of times.
Ooh, Lord.
Got a purpose though.
Yeah, but feel me, like females have to be more supportive, and it's just like, with females, not throwing no shots at like, Meg the Stallion.
No, I told y'all this is y'all table.
Yeah, not throwing no shots at like Meg the Stallion, but they kind of like aim into they kind of aim into desensitize women, and kind of they trying to feminize men too with
definitely
they're trying to feminize men too. Jail is a form of institution, school is an institution, and jail you're supposed to make people better, but jail. I got a brother, like an older brother, that did like about 14 years in Rikers Island. Like jail don't make you better. Like
it actually takes away from you if you really want to be honest. So I do say that a lot of men that did go to jail, it
make you tougher because you know I got a couple of niggas they call it gladiator school.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes you tougher, but you know life ain't about being tough; it's about being smart.
And women need to know that too.
Yeah,
women need to know that too.
Definitely,
we get hurt so much that we become very tough. We have a very tough exterior.
That was one of my questions too. So with that being said, I also agree with both of you guys. It's definitely a fact that it's a response. It's like a give and take with a relationship. Like if I want loyalty, I'm gonna give you loyalty. If I want commitment, I'm gonna give you commitment. I'm gonna commit to myself first, so I know that I'm gonna commit to you and I'm gonna be faithful to you and I'm gonna make sure that I treat you with respect just like as much as I want to be treated with respect.
Definitely.
Okay. What would you rather well, you kind of answered that already, but you didn't. And that was one of the questions. What would you rather your spouse to do? Love you or trust you?
Trust.
And why?
Well, I feel like trust is the beginning of a foundation of a relationship.
Definitely.
If you can't, you got to get to love. So if you can't get to the stage of love, there's no point in being together. So it have to be trust. You have to either trust somebody, just trust everything.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to trust random people because everybody not your friend. So you wanna just trust people to be them.
Definitely. You wanna finish off that? What about trust with you? Would you rather I know you did implement it, so you don't worry about love anymore.
I used to have. Well, I still have. I'm a Scorpio. I have
trust issues.
And you know, it really affected my relationships. And I'll tell somebody in a minute. I don't trust you.
I got that problem.
I don't trust nobody. I don't care. And like I'm always thinking like the worst.
Why you just say what it sound like me today? Like, don't do that. She repeated everything I said. I don't trust nobody.
But trust, I think trust is more important. I think trust builds up love. Because if you don't trust somebody, how do you really give yourself to them?
Now, what if you trust the person in the beginning, you fall in love with the person, and then the person demolish your trust?
That's a question directed towards me.
Both of y'all. Like, you know, we all get into relationships and be good. You know, you start trusting the person because they show you their loyalty in the beginning. But then, you know, some people wear a mask. They will show you that at first and then turn around, like, after a year or so, everything just changes. Their whole demeanor change.
I feel like it got to do with people getting comfortable.
Yeah.
They give you their representative in the beginning.
Everybody, you know, like,
that's what Gaz says,
I feel like relationships is kind of like when you sign a contract. You read everything that's in bold, but in the fine print,
you forget that.
Yeah, and then that's when they get you. That's when they come and sweep you up.
Flags.
So it's just like people get comfortable, and when they get comfortable, their real self come out.
Definitely. Okay. So another question, which is really big in a lot of people's relationships, because we have to have financial stability. And I do feel like that is like one of the biggest blockages in relationship, because either one or the other don't have enough money to take care of bills, so the other person gets stressed out. So what is your take about when it comes to taking care of the finances? Is it 50-50 or is it just on one person in y'all relationships?
I'll take this one first.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I believe it's 50-50. I understand women that feel like a man is supposed to take care of them like fully, like he pays all the bills or he pays the rent and I keep my money and I build it up. So when a rainy day comes, then I think that
we was raised in that era though, like literally.
I think that's smart too. I think if it's doable, do it. But honestly, a lot of families, it's not doable. It's hard. And when you put all that responsibility on one partner, that can be like backbreaking. It could be damaging to your relationship because they're stressed out and then they bring that stress into the
You just answered
household.
the next question. Shut up. Dang on it. but it's good.
I believe 50-50 is, and I've always been a 50-50 chick. Like I'm there with you. Let's do this together. Like, you know, let's pay half of this, half of that, and half the trips, and half the let's go. You know.
It makes it easier on both parties.
It does.
What's your take on that?
I agree with 50-50. You know, growing up for me, I grew up single mother. Dad wasn't around, so my mom had to handle everything.
Yeah.
So it's sometimes, you know, if you're a single mom, sometimes you're not blessed with that ability to have your baby dad. So if your baby dad in the picture, you should definitely value them.
Yeah,
definitely.
Because it's not, you know, I feel like females are trying to turn it into like, oh, it's an option for me to keep my baby dad. You know, I feel like, you know, they just want to go out and have fun. And if you want to go out and have fun, don't have a kid.
Exactly.
You think so? You think that females are treating it as an option? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
You iterate on that?
What?
You know, we can get some details going from that. Look at this one.
No, not at all. I can't even take that. I can't even accept that statement right now.
only reason why I say that is because when it comes to a female having a baby dad, you know, of course, when growing up, when you were a little girl, I guess, you know, you play with Barbie dolls, you want to play with the guy and the girl. You don't never think about, all right, yeah, they're living together. Now they're separated. He's not around no more. And she's just talking to different guys.
He right. We don't think like that.
Okay, but he's making it seem like you saying that it's just the women, but honestly, and it goes both ways. It goes both ways. But I personally, I'm not saying because I can't speak for everybody else, but I have seen in my personal experience way more guys leave their baby mothers than girls. Now I've seen it both ways, but I've seen majority of it be the guys like, well, you know what? I don't want this responsibility. I didn't really want to baby with you anyway, so I'm out. You know, I've seen it more like that.
We're gonna take some comments in a little while because they definitely talking right now. Like, they responded to y'all. So Olivia said there's no understanding on both sides, period. I don't know what that was for. But then somebody said, in reference to the 50-50 thing, they said it's 50-50. And somebody said, I used to wear my heart on the sleeve. Over time, the trust has to be earned. So it was in reference to exactly what we all had said.
Barbara said, why can't mothers go out and have fun? For real. That's what I'm saying. Yes, we can have fun. Now, you know,
I don't really think he
father at home. We can't be having too much fun. We can't be, you know, we got to come home at night, you know, but sure, you know.
Okay. The next question is very vital because I feel like a lot of people bring this up all the time with men and women. Do you feel like your upbringing has something to do with your relationships? Like how you deal with relationships?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You wanna?
Why? My mom wore her heart on her sleeve. She loved very hard, and I love very hard, and I love very hard.
We know.
Very.
Oh, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Very hard.
Y'all heard?
Like, you know what I'm saying? You break up with me, and I'm like, but no, we not. You know. We not
That's
really
that
broke
Scorpio
up.
on her ass.
We not really broke up. I don't even know what you're talking about right now. Like what you mean? So I love that hard. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, it definitely watching my mom and how she loved hard and how she was loyal and how she just went hard for her relationships. It definitely made an impact on me and my sister. Me and my sister are the same way. We love hard and we hurt. We get hurt. So.
What about you?
So I'm gonna just clear the air for all the rumors about Sagittarius. I
love it.
I'm about to clear the air for that because, you know, just like how we were just talking about, you know, what you just said. My perspective, it do have to do with you growing up because my dad. I don't really want to talk about this.
You don't have to.
But I'm gonna keep it real. I'm always keep it real. But my dad was abusive to my mom. And my dad was abusive to the rest of his baby moms. But now he's old. He's too old to do that shit now. But still the kids. But even my son, I ain't gonna name drop. But, you know, they fell into the same generational curses.
Okay.
You know why that's vital for me, what you're saying?
with abusing their girls. So it's just like, I know your bitch may say something slick to you, but it's like, it's never okay for you to punch her or like kick her or smack her or whatever.
Well, you just saying your bitch right there was a little abusive. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because you ain't smacking her, I mean, that was a little verbally abusive, you know, just because your bitch said.
Well,
it's just it's the terminology.
I know, but see, nobody have a problem with using the terminology of bitch, like when they saying it Meg Thee Stallion. Like, you know, when people sing them songs, y'all could call each other bitches when y'all friends and stuff.
Oh my God, this is the most common thing these men say to me.
That's still no excuse for you to call me one.
I'm not talking about like a whole nation of women. I'm not calling all.
It's certain women that
I'm not calling.
No, he just said when your bitch.
I'm talking about like
the woman you're in a relationship with.
No, I'm talking about when you come from nothing. This is how the way you just kind of you think, but you know. I don't try to stay thinking like this, like trying to keep saying bitch and nigga all the time.
But I do. I get what he's saying because he's saying like your female, your loyal companion. Like a lot of guys I've been getting explained to by
your
men
dog?
By
your
you
dog.
Like her loyal.
Your
you
dog.
You the loyal cockabon.
Your dog.
You the dog.
Your dog.
You my bitch. Yeah.
Nah, I don't mean it like she like a literal dog. I mean like this is the person that holds you down.
Just call me a writer.
I'm your OD. You heard what Megan said.
What did Ply say? What was his song?
No, Moneybag Yo, Reflection of Me. That is my song. I'm sorry.
I just think there's other words besides bitches to call us. Like,
I mean, we do get offended by it, but you know the weird junk I do see with some men. But I say that's like when y'all call each other my nigga. That's like a female's way of saying my bitch. Like
now, when a female calls you nigga, do you take offense?
No.
So no, I'm not talking about when you like that's my nigga. No, I'm talking about like the same way you say when your bitch say. Now, if a girl says nigga da 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 da, you don't take offense.
No.
Oh, that's.
I respect it.
Okay.
I respect it. I respect it. Y'all respect it. I respect it.
Right, Rose? Your dog. Your dog. You know what I'm saying? My dog.
You heard what DMX said.
Like only time you're gonna get offended is when your girl's saying the truth. So if she's saying the truth, and she's saying,
let's not even go there.
Like if she's saying, "Oh my nigga, da 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 da,"
exactly,
and it's the truth, and you know it, then you're gonna get mad. But if she just saying some shit and she got a my nigga at the end of it, and those words hold no weight, then what you getting mad for?
No, Deontay, it's not about the context. No. Well, that's what we're not gonna do. That's my son. That's what we're not gonna do.
Okay, next question. Do you think codependencies affect people's ability to find happiness within themselves? Codependencies. So what I mean by that, say you in a relationship with somebody and that person can do everything for you. It is easy for you. Like women, we like that. We like to be spoiled, pampered, or whatever. Same thing. I feel like a lot of men want to be spoiled and pampered, but codependencies can actually tarnish you because if you get your giver, that person you'll keep giving to them, whether it's your emotions, your time, your money, hey, even your sex. Like, let's be real. Mm-hmm. People get codependent on your intimacy. I do too. Shut up, Chanel. Okay, we don't tell people we like giving it up, to one man.
Yeah, definitely. To my man. I'm just saying I like giving it up.
No problem with that.
Right?
Yeah, no, but seriously, like, do you feel like sometimes, like, I've been in a relationship where I felt like the person was too dependent on me and they couldn't get up on their own 2 feet. They was always calling me for everything. That's strenuous. So do you think that, like, I do feel like, in my perspective, it do kind of affect relationships because if the person is I believe in helping you, but if you constantly take it, and you're not giving me nothing, mm-hmm. that means you're codependent on me. That means if I walk away right now, you ain't gonna know what the fuck. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're not. You got people, like people replenishing and not replenishing. That's basically synonyms. It's like, people taking and using you. I got a couple of friends that lost. Bro, they done lost. Bro, I don't name drop, but niggas done lost.
Good women.
No, niggas done lost their cars, their house, like because a female was
too codependent on them.
Yeah, and she was able to finesse every day, sign up on the lease, and bam, just like a restraining order out the door, bro. And there's ways that,
and that's crazy because they do allow that. They do allow.
You don't want to allow somebody to get too comfortable where they signing on your lease, and you already know what it is. If you know what it is, then treat it for what it is. Yeah. Like, don't try to, like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna try to make this be the next step. Like, don't try to do that, because you lose your place, then where you gonna go? This person gonna be having motherfuckers in that place, like, and then you gonna be sick to your stomach. So don't even put yourself in a situation like that.
Absolutely.
Like, the main thing that we need to get to Black people is ownership. We need to get y'all with some ownership.
That's a fact.
Because when you own when you own your stuff, nobody could take nothing from you.
That's
when
a
you
fact.
Own your stuff. Because when I kid you not, I go to court and I got like a pending felony. When you go to court, they ask you what kind of car you drive. If you got a house, they want to know if you got assets, because when you get in trouble, they want to know that you got something to come up off.
They taking it.
Yeah, you need something to keep funding your case. Whether you got nice car, nice place, house you own, it's not looking right for you. You may need a lawyer and not no public defender, and then it's gonna be like, you don't got no $15,000 to pay that.
People calling in already.
My mom. Mom, stop calling me.
I'm gonna get it for you, Mom.
Let me answer that question. There's a line between codependency. Mm-hmm. You have to know your mate, because some men like to be needed. They like to be needed. And I know I've played the damsel in distress a couple times where I really didn't, because I'm the type of person who's like, I don't need you.
That's me.
I want you, but I don't need you.
It's not intentional.
It's not.
Intentional.
It's just I'm so independent. And sometimes us women, we're too independent.
That was one of my questions. So let's talk about the independence thing. Like, I was told that a lot of men feel like a woman will throw that independent factor in front of them when a man say no. It's not true.
I just think it's a natural thing.
It's a natural order when you've been through stuff and you constantly have to do things for yourself. So you become super used to that. You become so used to it that, like, I always tell people, it's not that I don't need you. I just don't expect you to do it. Like, if you do it, that's
I don't need you.
Yeah.
It is.
I can fund it myself.
Yeah, I can do it myself. I don't need you. I want you around.
And you should want to be wanted. That's the next question.
That's the best thing.
Why do a lot? I got this question for Juju, because he represents for y'all men. He's being honest.
Trying to.
Why do men always say that they want to be wanted but not needed? I mean, they want to be needed, not wanted. Why would nobody want to be wanted?
All right, so when guys mean that they want to be wanted, they mean that
needed.
Oh, needed?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because guys are fixers.
Oh, if you don't need me,
guys are fixers.
This is the favorite line is, you don't need me, so this is the famous line. Oh, every woman don't need a man in the house. They against us men, this and that.
Because guys are fixers and women are nurturers, and now it's to the point where women are nurturers and fixers. So it's like we're climbing on their territory, but we're really not trying to. Like I said, I will play the damsel in distress for my man. Like, babe, can you help me with? Knowing damn well, I know exactly what the fuck I'm doing.
Advice: don't take this offensive.
No, it's not nothing to be taken offensive. I'm not saying anything offensively. I'm just saying, like, sometimes us women have to soften up. Like the one. Because there are some soft ass women.
Hard.
There are some soft ass women that really don't know what the fuck they're doing ever.
It gotta be a balance thing. It's like you gotta balance both sides.
Yes,
your masculine and your feminine energy.
Men too, though. Men too. Don't be so
men
damn
got
hard
feminine energy. They just don't like to tap into it. So what's your take about that? Do you believe that when a woman is too overly worked and we forced to be like, we have no choice? Like you say, you came from a single mom home. You watch your mom do both. She was the father and the mother in the home. And I feel like when we're put in that corner, do you feel like some things made her harder than she wanted to be in some ways? Like,
elaborate.
like, okay, I say when I'm because I'm a single mom with 3 kids, and I feel like I'm pressured to do the protecting
Mm-hmm.
and the nurturing
finances.
at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
and the finances, like everything that fall in line. I don't have a 50-50 partner to really like break
You
it down.
gotta put up the dressers.
Yeah,
you gotta put them together.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
so I feel more like if a man come to me and say, "Oh, I'm gonna help you build this," and then by the time they come and I gotta wait on them, I already didn't put the whole thing together.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then that's when a lot of men say, "You're too independent. You don't need a man." No, I do.
No, it's not that. It's just I feel like sometimes men, you know, we don't like moving when other people want us to move. We like.
Oh yeah, so true. Oh God, for real.
We like nah.
Y'all gotta get it together, man.
I'm gonna keep it
get
real.
It together.
Sometimes we just like to do shit at our own pace, and it's just
like
slow
that. As fuck sometimes.
Why though?
I'm just.
But want us to move fast as fuck.
I mean, because I feel like honestly, like my experience when I ask people to do stuff, they don't be moving the way the pace that I want them to move.
So what about us?
So you petty.
No, I mean, if you want to call that,
yeah.
All right,
yeah. You do it.
You just gotta take it.
You ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Whatever.
I mean, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna do it. But it's like if I find myself constantly doing stuff,
yeah,
and every time, and I just ask you for something like out of the blue, and you can't move.
Oh, that's understandable. But I'm saying no. You was right when you said men do not like being told when to do certain things. That don't even have nothing to do with what the other person's doing. Nope. That's just some men. They just like, I'll do it when I do it. I'll get to it when I get to it.
Or when you keep pressing, why you pressing me?
You ain't gotta ask me one time. You ain't gotta keep reminding me. I don't need it. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude.
It's the thing that I feel like us men, we're soldiers. So it's like we're warriors. We don't like people. We don't
commanding
command. Like we like to be like, we're here. We like to feel like in charge, but it just like it's levels to it. We don't want to run you, but we want to be in charge.
Exactly, and that's goes back to what I was saying. The women have to be a little more softer to let
know what? I don't
to let their men feel in charge. Men love to feel in charge, and we as women, we have to let them.
I pop flashes off y'all.
Hey, we have to let them be in charge sometimes. Like seriously, I had to learn that the hard way because I'd be like,
I think I'm just still immature in that area because even with me trying, like even
hard.
with my ex-husband, I tried. But it's like that slow pace thing because I be wanting to relax after I ask to do something. I don't want to be taking all day to do it. Like, how you know I don't want no good dick after that? Like, come on. Oh, sometimes I want you to fix it so we can look at it and bask in your glory. And I say, put that ass back, bitch. Get it. No, but seriously. So I get it. Okay, men like to take their own time because that's what I always hear.
That's what I always see.
All right, let's see. So I'm gonna give y'all one more, and then we're gonna open up the phone lines after this. Y'all ready? All right, let's see. I'm gonna give y'all a good one. One that's gonna touch y'all. Okay. It's a common question. A lot of men and women ask. Why is it so easy for a woman to fall in love, but so hard for y'all men to even think about love or commitment?
Oh no, I don't believe that. I think that's total bullshit. Who asked that question? Because that's not true. What they've been going through in their life? What kind of men they got?
Was that a comment?
I guess. No, that's not a comment yet.
Oh, okay.
Men fall in love real quick. What?
Listen.
Nah, we don't.
You don't. You don't.
I know men that have
fall in love real quick. They do. Yes, they do. They're very emotional.
I feel like men fall in love with the idea of having a woman. But you don't actually, it's a mirage because you don't actually have her. You fall in love with the infatuation that you have her. Like you have her, but it's just your turn.
And some men just get stuck there. Get out of that.
Yeah.
They get stuck there.
It's just your time, right?
You hear me, right? They get stuck there. They get stuck. Get the fuck out of that energy.
I mean, like keeping it stat. If most niggas wasn't so like just stuck on their turn, then some of these females would be alive. Because you got some niggas that be killing females.
That's true.
They stuck on their turn, like nigga, it was just your time. Like,
let it go.
Let it go, bro. It's gone.
Let it go.
Like, bro, you could get somebody else. Like,
yeah, that's true. Yes, that's
why it's not worth killing
Not
killing her.
No, it's really not.
Yeah, that's one.
It's not. It's
The
not
domestic stuff. When a female want to leave, let her go. If a man want to leave, let them go.
Yes.
Because you hinder yourself. You don't know. Oh, that's my last question. And then we're gonna open the phone lines if y'all don't mind.
Mine's not going nowhere though. I just want that to be known because I don't know what y'all talking about, but he ain't going nowhere. So you could slash that from the show.
Okay, so we did kind of touch equality before, but this was one of the questions that was given to me. What is your take as a man about equality between man and woman?
Equality. I feel like you should, just like you treat your family, you should treat your girl the same way. You should treat her with respect. But I know how the way it's something just about us being colored. Like, bro, it's just in our temper to just yes, it's just in our.
I don't believe that.
It's just in our DNA.
That. I'm tired of that shit.
It's in our DNA to just.
She's still on that. No, fuck that.
Nah, I don't want to hear that shit. Nah, you ain't gonna be cussing me the fuck out and calling me all kind of bees and being mean to me. Talking about it's in your DNA. I can't help it. I'm black. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? No, we're not having that.
We ain't saying that. We're saying that, like, it's in us to want to stand up for ourselves. Yeah, we all got that. You can't push me too far, or I'm gonna. Some people just got short tempers. So it's just like it's about if you're dating somebody, talk to them and treat them the right way. And when that moment, because that moment is gonna happen where disrespect is gonna come into effect.
Definitely.
Just don't try to overreact on it. Like
you took it to a Leo. Don't overreact. You gotta, you got a Leo around, so you know how that goes.
Yep.
Y'all Leos.
We snap. I'm sorry.
And that's crazy because the closest people to me are Leos.
And then we calm down afterwards like ain't nothing happened.
Yes.
We be like, hey, babe.
Oh, now you want to be nice? Cuss me all out, up and down. What?
I'm sorry, let me apologize for all of you. We do not.
Yes, please. And
we don't know how to share our emotions the right way. We come out wrong sometimes.
I mean, it's just like us. Sometimes we share our emotions through violence.
That's what the whole purpose of this show was literally to dissect that because we do. A lot of us, we overreact for the smallest shit. Even myself, I'm no good than anybody else to say that. Like, I'm a work in progress.
I'm definitely a yeller.
I'm a yeller, and I notice a lot of men hate that yelling shit.
Yeah.
Y'all be saying y'all act like y'all our mother. We ain't your damn mamas. We your children mamas.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's not that we try to belittle y'all. So I got one last question, and then we're gonna actually open the phone line. So if y'all want to call in. If y'all are watching, make sure you can call. You call in through Facebook.
Oh yeah, you call in
get it out for nothing. Yeah. You can call in through Facebook, and we'll add you to the line so you can speak. So this last question says, "Do you think soulmates are real? Do you think soulmates are real and connections exist?"
Yeah. Oh, I'm going first.
We're gonna give it to you right now.
Okay.
Because a lot of men don't believe in that.
Okay, well, I definitely, by what I read for the past 8 years, that definitely exists. With soul ties, having sex with women, and the spirit, and the spirit still being attached to you after. Sex is a spiritual experience, just like having a dream.
It is.
Just like intuition, people try to. I read some CIA documents where the CIA was actually trying to fund $1 billion into trying to find out how to control intuition. And where do intuition actually come from?
It's a part of your soul.
Yeah, it's a part of your soul. This is a spirit. I just want to say this is a spiritual experience. So,
definitely.
I don't mean them crystals though, but I mean like
he means soul wise.
Yeah, like
definitely.
You can't be having sex
with a
lot of people. Yeah. Some of these people. I met some women that been raped by their uncles, been touched by their cousins. Like, bro, some of the shit that you heard on Lifetime, like you actually meet females like around the corner from you that been raped and never said anything about it because nobody would never believe them.
And to go off of what he's saying about sexual soul ties and soul connections, yes, I believe in twin flame soulmates, karmic partners. I do feel like spirit did.
Could be friends. Oh,
I was like, huh? And yes, soulmates. Let me reiterate, because a lot of people don't get this.
I just got a question. Do you have to be sexually involved for them to be your soulmate? And that's not.
No,
You don't have to.
You don't have to be.
My best friend Kaya.
So I'm gonna explain what soulmates really are.
And
you could, because we could piggyback off that because we was talking about it earlier.
You mean soulmates as like you could be like best friends with?
Yeah, you can have a friend that's a soulmate. You could have
a man who's a soulmate. I have a best friend who's a soulmate.
Like one of my, I got a soul mother, I call her, because when I tell you this lady, I met her off of Facebook, and it was like we clicked so freaking much. We still haven't met each other, but it's like she calls and checks on me when I'm going through things. I got a soul sister out there somewhere. A soulmate is really a person that you meet into this lifetime that y'all are part of the same soul frequency, right? If I'm right.
Soul circle.
Now, the difference is with we quote unquote label it as a twin flame. That's like the ultimate mirror of yourself. That's a whole nother deep ass freaking connection. It's like heaven and hell at the same time.
That would be the equivalent to us.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Twin flame is definitely heaven and hell.
It's yin and the yang. It's the light and the dark. It's
all that.
Yeah,
you just have some type of people when they get together, like they destroy everything that comes around them, including themselves. Like they end up both dying. It's just too much.
And that's why a lot of twin flames, I feel like, do not come together in union in this lifetime, because it's very. I'm a twin flame. It's powerful.
It happens.
It's very
people
powerful.
Get together and they. Either both of them crazy and they both robbing and killing people, or they, Bonnie and
Clyde, by the way, was twin flames.
Yeah, or you have people that each other alone, and it's just like it's not going to end until they die. It's not going to end until somebody kills somebody.
Dying. You better stop that shit.
Yeah, no one's dying.
I'm not dying. I'm not dying. I'm not. But I could also tell you, like, twin flames also bring the best out of you. It's a growth thing. So that's one of the soul connections that I'm big on. Like, because everybody don't have
flame. It's a beautiful thing.
You can't control that flame.
You can control it.
I damn sure know.
You get to a point where
I'll say something like our main problem, like humans' main problem, is trying to control stuff.
Yeah.
We like United States. Every time they go in the country, they trying to control something. Our main problem is thinking that we're in control.
You need to control yourself. I don't know.
That's the problem, but nobody have self-control.
Yeah.
But everybody wants to be in control.
You can definitely build self-control in certain areas of your life.
Yes.
Because I listen.
You came a long way. I'm proud of you.
You can definitely build self-control.
I don't agree with the military, but the military teaches self-control and discipline. But it's just not for the right cause.
Yeah.
So it's like
if they can teach that for the wrong causes, then you can teach yourself.
You can teach yourself for the right causes. You could teach yourself, because everything is just about urges, like how you said, soul ties.
Yeah. Self-discipline.
Some people just be entrapped in lust, and they just can't stop.
Yeah.
They can't stop fucking. You got people.
Again.
They just can't stop fucking. Like, feel me? So
promiscuous.
That's not love. That's not love.
That's not love. That's love.
Yeah, and that's love.
Definitely not love.
But that stuff is common.
But you know what we call that? That's karmic connections. That means that's a lesson that person got to learn how to tame their sexual appetite.
Yeah, and that's the self-control. It goes back to self-control.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So is y'all ready to call in? Y'all want to ask questions? What's up? Y'all got questions for people?
Y'all got questions?
If not, I want to finish off why I actually did this podcast and why I want to do this segment. And I feel like it's not going to be the last, because I'm really tired of hearing our culture. We get in relationships that we don't understand, and we get in relationships that is like battles, where I feel like I'm watching too many people in our age generation from above your age on down. There's a lot of domestics. There's a lot of abuse. There's a lot of toxicity, a lot of name calling, a lot of belittling each other, a lot of everything. And I just say everybody just don't know that sometimes we do all that, but literally we not in an alignment with the right partner. That means that person was simply really there for that moment for you to grow past that. And then, you know how when they say once you run out of love for that person, that means you learn the lesson. It's true. I do believe that because we go through that phase. And I mean, we're going to have way more karmic partners and people that we're not aligned with before we get to that person that we could really be like, okay, this is my peace. I'm happy.
Probably won't happen till you get older.
I know.
And you just can't party no more. So you just have to just.
When your ass got a Charlie was like I had today, that made me.
Once your ass gotta stay in the house, then you'll just find somebody and stop goofing around.
Yeah. So, let's see. Oops, sorry, y'all. So I'm gonna go to some of the questions that they got here. They is silly. So. Okay, so somebody said, I told my daughters don't solely depend on a man because if he leaves you now, if he leaves, you know how to stay afloat. That's vital with men and women. I'm not trying to be funny. You want to make sure that you can stand on your own two goddamn feet before you separate. So when I do hear a lot of men say, oh, I got to get my own crib, I don't want to live with no woman, blah, blah, blah. I'm big on that.
I think it makes sense.
It do.
It does.
Because when we get tired of each other, go your ass home.
Dating does not mean live together.
Nope.
From the beginning. It doesn't. Dating is, I have my own, you have your own, we see if it works together, and then eventually we come together. I have been guilty of that too. Like I start dating and then all of a sudden we just live together. No, that doesn't, no. It's not, that's really not what it's meant to, no.
Because I feel like you get tired of your spouse quicker.
Yeah, stop doing that.
Like, I want to miss you sometimes, so then that way it won't be such a battlefield.
When I marry you, I want to know
what I'm marrying you. Yeah. It give you time to see the person for who they are without being in their face 24/7.
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
Yeah, I feel like it gives you a chance to have space away from people and, you know, get you a chance to miss them.
And that's healthy.
Sometimes you be around people and you just don't know how it feels to not be around them. So it just sometimes you have to put yourself through a test. Sometimes you gotta make it hard. That's why, you know, even when people get married, like the bride,
they have separate rooms and stuff.
They can't see each other. They want you to.
I believe in that. For some reason. Oh, that was my other question. What did y'all think about marriage?
Yeah.
He just say yeah.
I've been married twice, and I'm gonna get married again.
I've been married once.
Marriage.
And I do plan on being married again, but to the right person this time.
Well, I'll hit up. All right, so I'm gonna hit up some of the soul tie questions that you just had.
Go ahead.
You're just talking about when you're just talking about marriage.
That's worldly.
Sex is marriage.
Yes.
When you have sex for all that is marriage. That's why you gotta be, you know, attached and can't leave niggas alone or leave females alone. That is marriage. You're literally like being intertwined. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Don't get no closer than that.
I got a question. Since we on Soul Connections, what about that Kundalini's rising sex, baby?
A Kundalini?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I experienced that. That shit was crazy.
Well, like Kundalini?
Yeah. I have experienced like a higher vibrational intimacy with.
I did too on an
somebody, and I thought no, I didn't have nothing.
Yeah, on an email.
I felt like I was on a damn.
Like I seen through your soul. Yes, it had. Yeah.
She seen the devil through the soul. This motherfucker turned to the devil on me.
I didn't say the devil. I just said I seen their soul.
You know that shit turned you to the devil. Stop lying. She started going crazy. Nah, but. Like you said, with the sex intimacy, it was a point I never was intimate with somebody before. And what I mean by this experience, it was some different shit. Like, it was some shit. That's how I knew it was something different between me and that person. Because when we did have sex that time, like, it was so bad the neighbors came and knocked on the door and said, y'all too fucking loud.
Oh, wow.
But we didn't understand, like, it wasn't like that. Because I remember from one spot to the next.
You blacked out.
I blacked the fuck out. I don't know how we got to one spot to the next, but literally it felt like it was nothing underneath. Nothing.
Wow,
like
I was flying.
We was flying in some shit, girl. Hey. Nah, but seriously, that's the part about intimacy with a soul partner. Like, it's not the same as a physical sex partner. It's not. It's way deeper. That's like tantric, right? That's what you would consider a tantric sex.
I guess so.
Because that's what I would say. Because it's like focusing on the minds and the energy between you and another person. Honestly,
I never heard of that shit.
No,
I never heard of no. Like,
so am I fucking alien? Let me find out.
I mean, like,
seriously,
I done lived my life. Like, I'm only 28, but
yeah,
I done did some shit. So it's like I done been off of E, I done been off Molly, and I just never.
No,
I never had no extra like going to a different extraterrestrial land and while in the middle of getting ass. Just
He said while in the middle of getting ass. While in the middle of smacking them cheeks.
Yeah.
I just
I
didn't smack them on Mars. You know what I'm saying? We didn't go to Venus.
I mean, you may be into it, but I mean, look.
That was something different.
I give you a hand because I never.
I guess I don't even say it was me because honestly, I never experienced that. I never.
Sorry. Ooh,
no, you just came from the exercise.
If it's guys that experience that shit, bro, type that in, bro.
Deontay said, "What if that feeling is like off and on between your partner?"
You want to answer that?
On and off,
like if. Ask him to reiterate that.
He said, like, not each time you have sex, but here and there.
Oh, like
so that great sex is like off and on. I think the older you get, and like I know me and mine's been together for like 10 years, and we're older. We have kids, and we have businesses, and we have jobs, and we have very busy lives. And listen, we'd be lucky if we hit the skin
that 5-second quickie
like twice a
run
week.
in the bathroom.
And sometimes it's like extraordinary, and sometimes just like getting that nut off, and it is what it is. Like
that shit, it could be the truth. Yeah, like a hit or miss.
Yeah,
especially when you got kids and it's just like, bro, they up and they whining and stuff. And like,
look that you see that it's treacherous for men though, because they be in the they be on it like
they gotta focus.
They be like,
that shit be getting hard as hell.
Nah, we just like, no honesty, for guys, I feel like I just personally for me, I just be in a moment. Like,
yeah, that's what sex is supposed to be like.
It is.
Like so it's like
we can't
it's not like I need a lot. It's not like I need it's not like, you know, it's not like I need a lot of time, you know, to try to get up, but it's just like I'm not trying to be like, damn, is that the door twisting? Like,
word.
Like, you feel me? Like,
my baby, she be like,
hold up, but it don't go that way. Let's see. Oh, somebody said, nah, I need mine 4 to 5 times a week.
Yeah, nah, it's not happening over here.
Listen, I got a high sex drive, but I ain't trying to be sweating every day. I want my weed to look good some days. Like, damn.
Like, I'm just so big. My mind be racing a lot. I get mentally tired and physically tired because I'm constantly, like, my mind is, I have so much going on, and he's the same way. He has so many ideas and things popping off. I think when people like calm down and have a little bit more
that's when you get turned on.
That's when it's like, exactly. As when I get his body done.
See, she talk about this damn body. She about to. I feel bad for you, bro. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be walking around naked all the time.
Okay, so somebody said facts every day, and somebody said I'm hollering.
Listen.
But listen, the point is, yes, you run out of time to have sex.
You do.
But
I mean, you don't even be thinking about it. I be forgetting.
I mean, for me, I'm getting that shit every day.
Facts.
I'm getting like, and I be busy.
Well, ain't nobody care about your little 28-year-old.
I be busy, and I barely be home. But trust me,
He coming home to mama.
Trust me, like before I go around and
28-year-old.
before I go around and fuck around on somebody, bro.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
well yeah. I mean, if it's different if you have a partner that just don't want to give it to you.
Yeah, I had that.
I'm not saying that.
I had that at some
I'm not
point,
saying
and
that. And
that made that kind. I don't know. A lot of people don't understand that kind of can make your partner feel insecure sometimes. Because I felt insecure as fuck.
Definitely.
I thought something was wrong with my sex.
Hold on, wait. Can I say this shit real quick?
Go ahead. Listen.
All right. So if you can't give your girl solid sex whenever she want it, you need to stop beating your dick, nigga.
Oh, he said it.
You need to
he
stop.
said it. Yes.
You need to stop. Like I'll be telling niggas the truth, bro.
So
it's like, bro, you need to stop beating your dick, bro, because you need to save all that frustration and anger and shit for that pussy, bro.
Oh, he said it, and I'm not trying for
and that type of shit, like keeping like, you know, your semen in you and stuff. That benefits even when you getting into it with somebody, you getting into it with another guy. It's all about who got the most testosterone, who's the most angry. Like,
educate them.
It's not really about anger when you fighting people, because you gotta be smart. Because you could be angry as fuck, and if you fight somebody that knows how to fight, they gonna knock your ass the fuck out, bro.
Yeah, one punch.
So you need to pick and choose your battles and stop beating your dick.
Yeah, there you go.
Simply said, stop beating your dick. Get your punani and beat that shit the fuck down.
But the females, the crazy thing is, like, niggas, you can't do that, because females, they could do that, you know, the little rolls or whatever they want to do.
I have a rose.
I won't.
But
I don't know. Like, with masturbation, I don't know. It just seems like, to me, I would rather a man do
the rose is great.
I heard it got great reviews.
Yeah.
I have a whole damn dildo that I never use.
I give it 5 stars. But honestly, I wouldn't pick it over my dude.
Yeah, you want skin. You want film.
I wouldn't pick it over my dude. But it's definitely good. It's definitely good and those nights that, you know.
When you want to act stupid, I'm going to pull my own
Not
Becky
even
Sue
that.
out.
When you know, they might not be around, or, you know, you just be like, oh, I'm kind of bored. I think I just want you know, it's like, oh, shit. You know, I get the roses and a couple stars. Yeah.
So with that, like, I used to. But I felt like crazy. I had a big.
You gotta watch that though, because it desensitizes your clit.
Yeah, well, one day.
No, I didn't use a vibrator. I had a dildo, and I just could not.
I don't.
One thing I wanted to say is.
She said, somebody said, I hope y'all wash them roses too.
Oh, hell yeah! You supposed to every time. You better be. Shoot.
Yeah.
Nah, one thing I want to say is about electronics and AI, like artificial intelligence. You want to watch out for that, because, you know, you got Google, you got Snapchat that got accused of listening to people microphones in the background.
So you think that they're listening to our moans or throws?
No, they listening. Like, honestly, I've been talking to niggas, and I done said something about like a TV show, like, yo,
and it pops up on your phone,
this
right?
girl got shot in the head, and my Siri just pop up.
Yeah,
girl shot in the head.
Or you'll start seeing on your Facebook.
If you was trying to get me for some shit, like on some YNW Melly, I'm talking around, and my phone is good.
Yeah,
it's just like, you know, your phone got your face, your fingerprint. That shit got your location. Even I turned my shit off, but it still got cell phone network. So it's just like you never really.
Definitely. No, you're right.
You don't want to keep making love to that rose either. That shit gonna have you fall in love with a robot.
And that we do not want. Yeah, we do not want.
You know, be looking like that girl. Hold on, you see that video of that girl where she kept doing that weird
and she kept having them orgasms.
Yeah, she was drinking something, and she just like randomly just started freaking out, like having Tourette's or something. Huh? Like her face was just like getting all twisted up.
That was because that's no.
I don't know if you seen it. It was like a face with this girl, just like, I don't know what happened.
That reminded me of what you saying.
She just froze up, and like her face was all twisted, and she started acting normal again.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. When she was in the car, she was like, I'm fine, yeah. I'm like,
yup.
Yeah, I did. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying not to be petty. I did not want to laugh at that, but I laughed. Because the way she did it was like her face just went like it shape shifted.
Yeah, and it did. And it just like, you know, people be going viral and stuff, and you can be known and rich and get bookings and stuff off of anything. So it's just like you do a little stupid video like that, probably really making it look believable, but you really don't got Tourette's. But you just goofing
But it's
around.
really people that do got that shit.
But you getting known for this shit though, because you getting millions of views. And if you smart, like how I know, I'll be monetization. That's what you call it. Yeah. Monetization. And you could just get paid and add everything.
Definitely.
Like they not
definitely.
You getting a lot of views. People be doing stupid stuff backwards. They be getting a lot of views and then
get paid.
Not doing the ads and then doing the ads when everything got played out.
Yeah.
And then now you ain't getting no traction.
Nope. So you guys, this is going to be the conclusion of Mentally There for You. Y'all want to say goodbye?
Bye, y'all. From Nail, the platform creator. Check out Melanated Voices on Thursday.
That's right. You already know. You heard her. Melanated Voices. And y'all definitely want to watch this week's episode because it was very interesting. It
was deep.
Yeah.
Profound.
It kind of like, yeah.
All right. Just follow me on Instagram. Just dropped a single last night, midnight, called Cain and Abel. Talks about being in poverty, being with the thought of having to either resort to gun violence or selling your soul to get out the hood. So it's just like a little quick rundown about some stuff that goes on in the industry. Just follow me on IG at I am_King Juju.
And by the way, let me tell y'all now, we got a segment for y'all with King Juju on Melanated Voices. He's not going anywhere. You guys have a wonderful evening. I do thank you all for tuning in with us. And this is not going to be the last segment for this one, honey, because it's a lot more deeper things. Bye.
Okay.
There's somebody in there.
Where you ended at?
Right? No, at the top. Red button on the side, over this on the right, on the top.
At the top? Weird. This thing. No?
Nope. Over the right side, Deja. All the way to the right.
Right.
You're probably laughing at me.
Right here? Oh,
yeah.
I see it.
They're probably laughing. I'm like,
my bad, that's me.
Right.